Hello to my Capricorns. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your first quarter moon phase video. We have the first quarter moon in Libra. You already have the questions for the moon in Libra from the last video. Go check it out. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. Let's get into it. I've already prayed over your cards, Capricorns. Let's see what's in them. Let's see what's in it. So first quarter moon is about taking action. So that waxing crescent moon phase, it was all about setting your intentions. This moon in Libra is all about, setting intentions to be in more harmonious and peaceful relationships, like forging ahead, like saying, okay, I want to be in peaceful and harmonious relationships moving forward. So that means you got to make some adjustments, right? So not just setting an intention to do it, but actually putting the work behind it. Like, okay, I need to learn other people's love language just like they want to learn mine, but I need to learn my own love language first, right? So if that says I want to be in these relationships, that requires some communication, right? Libra is an air sign, so that means some talking, some communicating, some texting, some finding out what people's love language is, letting them know what mine is, right? So things can flow. So we can have a harmonious relationship. So let's get into it. Let's get right into it. So let's go. Like I said, general reading. Take only what resonates with you. If you're interested in a personal reading, my information is down below. If you're interested in a bonus video, they are going up on the membership side. All of the Buck Moon videos have been filmed and they are going up by the 13th of July. And then we also have the 6-month prediction video, which is going to push us out until until 2025. They will be going up very, very soon. Those are already filmed, ready to go. Let's do it. Let's see what's in your cards. All right, let's go. All right, don't forget to journal your journey. Some kind of proposal is coming across somebody's path. All right, proposals. Some kind of a proposal talking to you wherever Capricorn is in your birth chart. Don't just accept any kind of proposal. So some kind of a proposal. Here we have Two of Cups that's coming. It could be a job proposal, a friendship proposal. It could be somebody from your past proposing to resurface. Don't waste your proposals, okay? So here we have 8 of Wands, and I'm going to tell you which ones to get as far away from as fast as possible. You can write it down. Here we have La Bruja. See how this smoke right here? Somebody is cooking up something. Make sure you write this down. Here we have the Ace of Swords here, because this can mean the difference between a breakthrough and a breakdown, a nervous breakdown. Here we have the Two of Pentacles here. And we also have the God card, right? So, alrighty. So somebody is cooking up something. So proposals, right? So proposals always seem like they nice, right? They seem like they seem like, okay, ooh, I've been waiting on something to come in the mail. I've been waiting on some kind of a proposal to come my way, right? So something possibly doing with music, or something that sounds like music to your ears, right? Maybe not music, but music to your ears. It could be music, but music to your ears, right? Because you could be waiting on that too. But you want to stay away from these two types of energies, right? The dark side of the number 8, right? So first of all, because this would disrupt your peace. You want to stay away from energies that have succumbed to passive and powerless behavior. That's one. And energies that are egotistical, materialistic, and forceful, right? Because what somebody has noticed is that they've dealt with dark side of Emperor energy in the past. In other words, they're disorganized, they're stern, and inflexible. In other words, you've dealt with people who have told you, if you don't do it this way, it's not going to be successful, right? It doesn't matter what it is. So in order to get to doing something a particular way, there's more than one way of getting to do something successful, right? In order to get to the answer number 10, 1 plus 9 is 10, 2 and 8 is 10. You see what I'm saying? 3 plus 7 is 10, right? 4 plus 6 is 10, 5 plus 5 is 10. But if you're working with people who are only saying 1 plus 9 is 10, and that's the only way you can get to the number 10, and they're inflexible about doing it, that's something you need to walk away from, because those are energies that's basically telling you you will not be successful unless you do it this way, right? That's somebody who is trying to control something. They're trying to control your feelings, your intuition, your mood, and that's not how you create. Water is creative. Water is fluid. Water is, water takes the shape. Water takes on, we're talking about cups energy. Water takes on the shape of the energy, it takes on the shape of the what you put it in, right? So the cup, the stream, the whatever you put it in, it takes the shape of whatever you put it in. And so there are some energies that's cooking up something right now, but source is saying you're going to have to be more authoritative and more structured. So if people are telling you, you're going to have to come with some negotiation skills. If you want to work with me and you come in with some kind of offer here, then you're gonna have to give me some wiggle room. We're gonna have to negotiate. It's just, you're gonna have to know your worth. It cannot be some, okay, well, I mean, whatever. I'm just gonna take whatever you tell me. We're just gonna go with the flow. We're not doing that, because you work too hard. That's what's gonna be the difference between you having a breakthrough and a breakdown. Okay, because that breakthrough is gonna be like somebody gonna say, okay, this person knows their worth. They know their worth. We can't just come at them any kind of way, right? Like I said, it's either gonna sound like I said, you're not masking anything at this point. This can mean the difference between a karmic relationship and a harmonious and peaceful one, right? A peaceful one, right? So you see this infinity symbol right here? Something can sound like music to somebody's ear, or it can just sound like a scratch record all the way through the whole time. It just doesn't even feel right. So something is coming up. So somebody's cooking up some stuff. And so somebody wants to initiate something. Somebody wants to initiate some kind of an offer. They want to make some kind of offer, whether it's a job offer, love offer, renegotiation, coming back into somebody's. But I'm telling you, somebody from your past wants to initiate. Somebody wants to make you some kind of offer coming back into your life. I can tell you, if it's an ex who rules with an iron fist or iron thumb, and they've already caused you some kind of grievance or some kind of pain or whatever, that should be a flat out no. That shouldn't even be a consideration. It's just no. I ain't even wasting, because I already know I got something better coming. That should be a no. That shouldn't even be a, well, I just gotta want to hear what they have to say. It should sound like Charlie Brown's teacher. That is a no. You didn't cause me so much stress. That is a karmic cycle. It was hard to love you. You ain't even try to. Oh, you should be running. I'm talking about, it literally should feel like you have lightning bolts on the bottom of your shoes. No. Right? So I'm going to tell you, some dark energy is trying to come back into somebody's life, trying to make some kind of offer. You should be like Speed Racer, like Road Runner. Y'all remember the cartoon Road? Ooh, y'all need to be hightailing it out of there. So yeah, so anyway, yeah, somebody masking something. Somebody is masking some kind of financial difficulties right now, and they trying to make you some kind of offer as if it would be some kind of honor and privilege to be connected to them. It's two of them. It's two energies. Nope. And you got a new offer coming. Ace is letting me know there's a new offer coming. So it's two energies trying to cook up something, trying to make you some kind of offer as if you would be honored to be connected to them. No sir and no ma'am. You are not boo-boo. The what? The fool. No. You might as well, if you go back to that, you might as well just go ahead to, you might as well go to one of the office stores and get you a rubber stamp with red ink and just stamp fool on your forehead. You might as well do that. Or circus clown. Go get a mask and put a big red rubber nose on your face with some white paint. Don't do that. It's two energies that's cooking up something right now because they're starting to realize how things are taking off for you, right? And so these energies have tried to cause somebody to have a nervous breakdown in the past. So if y'all been with me for some time, somebody need to maybe go binge watch some of the past videos and see what I'm talking about. It was two energies from somebody's past who caused somebody almost have a nervous breakdown. They did everything they could possibly do to stress you out, burn you out, cause all kinds of chaos and confusion. They had no logical reason for causing you chaos and confusion, and now they want to come back around and offer some kind of know your worth, add tax. You worked very hard to heal. You've worked very hard to heal. So no, you're not going backwards. No, you worked hard. Nope. And I see you not going backwards. You back in the saddle again. There it is. That's what I'm talking about. Get as far away from them as possible. Those are karmic ties, cut ties. You're gonna feel like you hit the jackpot. There it is. 9 of Cups. There it is. That's what I'm talking about. You can get away from them. You'd rather be alone. You're thriving. You're thriving without them. Here we have the 10 of Swords. Because I suspect that there's some energies who are practicing some kind of dark magic on you that want to return because they're in some kind of a crisis. Things are going well for you now, and they were trying to mess up. Some energies was trying, and that's why you got so much money in your cards. They were trying to mess up your money. Whoever these two energies were, something having to do with just like trying to mess up something. It was their way or the highway, trying to mess up something, and they were basically saying, we bet we can mess up the so-and-so's money. They were trying to just damage everything. But guess what? You're back in the saddle again. You're wiser now. You're stronger. You're thriving without those energies. It's not your responsibility. They're not your responsibility. Nope. You booked and busy. You are not carrying their burdens of insecurity. Whoever they're around, whatever wilderness situation they're in, that's not your responsibility. Yep. So Source is moving you on to more aligned relationships, harmonious. See this right here? Harmonious relationships. Now, don't even, I can't even really see you all even giving it any consideration to even reconnect it with those types of energies. Just the audacity that somebody would even, but you know what you're dealing with. You're dealing with God complex energies, people who are just that arrogant. They're disorganized, they're stern and inflexible. Like literally, you're dealing with people who really are just that arrogant. I mean, really, they really believe that they just, yeah. So you've already made a decision to take your power back. Yeah, you've taken your power. You've already broken a curse. Like I've been telling somebody prayed for you. You've learned how to do the mirror work. You started loving up on yourselves better. You made a decision. You finally made a decision to say, I need to break away from those types of spirits. And you've done it. You've taken your power back. So good job, Capricorn. You've taken your power back. And so, yeah, they want to propose something now. They want to come up. Don't even look at it as just business because they're into dark magic, right? So you don't want nothing they have. Absolutely nothing. You don't want a glass of water, nothing. Nothing they serving, nothing. No conversation, nothing. You don't want to have anything to do with them. You're a star in your own right. Let them say whatever they want to say. You want nothing to do with them. Operate in childlike faith. Here we have the 3, and be grateful. Stay in a posture of gratitude. Source, I'm so glad I woke up from a trance. I don't know what I was thinking. It was two energies that literally try to ruin everything. Stay as far away from them as possible. Here we have the 6 of Swords. Yep, you're just moving through a rite of passage. You're moving through a rite of passage, and you're learning how to move more strategically, right? And Source is actually rewarding you for continuing to move on. You're at a fork in the road, and you're learning how to move forward. And Source is actually rewarding you for that. So I do see somebody, and you have a guardian angel that's watching over you. So it could be an earth angel that's watching over you, that's helping you to just move through some things. Like I said, you regained your strength, and you're moving on. You're moving on. So you're creating the life that you want. Somebody has always wanted to be in a harmonious relationship with somebody who has your back, somebody who is pouring into you just as much as you pouring into them, where it just flows, right? And so those are the types of relationships like this right here. Lover's card is not just about lovers. It's about partnerships in business and in love. So somebody has made a firm decision that if it doesn't flow, if it's not flowing effortlessly, you don't want it. Period. It does. You don't want no You want something that's going to flow, is peaceful, gives you some time to process your thoughts. You talking about friendships, love relationships, all that. If it's all that struggle and toxicity, you don't want no parts of it. You've already been through the ringer of people doing dark magic and all of that mess. You want no parts of it. None whatsoever. You took your power back from some dark energies, and Source is rewarding you for it. Your ancestors were around you. You had a breakthrough right there. And that was the breakthrough, with somebody just remembering, but the energies, they want to come back. Like this, the boldness. Like, you really think somebody must have bumped their head. Like, something is really wrong with people to want to come back because they just want to test. That's just the boldness of people. Like, just the arrogance. Like, are you serious? You really want, I'm serious, Capricorn. It's not even an if. It's not even an if they want to. They really believe that they can come back into your life and just want to have a conversation with you. Yeah. Give them zero energy, none, because they'll try to make it seem like you're holding a grudge. You're dealing with arrogant energies. It's almost like you're holding a grudge or whatever, because that's the line that they will use. Oh, you holding a grudge against me, and you did this to me, and you don't remember to stop right there. No more emotional connection whatsoever. Think what you want to think. If you want to think I'm a donkey, think that. If you want to think I'm a burning bush or a lion or a horse, I don't care what you think. It don't. That's the frequency you on. You have no emotional attachment to this. Zero. These energies, whoever these were using dark magic on somebody. They were trying to ruin somebody. Whatever you were trying to create, they were trying to ruin it. So no emotional attachment. Go tell that to a circus clown. Go tell it to somebody else. Go tell it to a brick wall. At least a brick wall may move or listen, but you're not. You've already moved on. So grudge, they shouldn't even flatter themselves. Here we had a King of Swords. Yeah, they shouldn't think that high of themselves to try to flatter themselves that you would be holding a grudge. Go play that game with somebody else. You're not the one. Here we have Queen of Swords here. Yeah. So Two of Swords here. Yeah. The blindfolds are off. Blindfolds are off. Yeah, you took the blindfolds off. Yeah, you're operating in your purpose. You're operating in your purpose. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. Somebody used to spend a whole lot of time thinking about it. Like, it used to dominate a lot of time. But you had to go through the natural emotions of, you had to go through flushing all of that out of your system. Really. But that's how arrogant some people are. They really think that you're sitting around holding a grudge. And it's actually laughable because that's how arrogant these energies are. They really believe that you sitting around thinking all day long about holding a grudge. You mad. You waiting on a day that you could just get them a piece of your mind. You ain't even thinking about them. Half of y'all weren't even thinking about it until you heard about this, what I'm saying in the cards. And it's coming up in the cards because I'm picking up on energies through the reading. Through whoever's going, whatever you're going through, because I'm seeing this right here, some kind of proposal. Yeah. So Three of Swords, you moved on from that disappointment a long time ago because you already know it's mind game. They think it's a game of chess, but that's how they move through life, just playing a bunch of games. Ace of Wands, your third eye is open. The Emperor card, yeah. The Moon card. They so far are part of your past. Like I said, you operating in your purpose. See, you're balanced out, your sun and moon signs. So somebody has definitely been doing the energy work, the balance work, right? Somebody has definitely been doing the balance work. You have definitely been doing the energy work. Yeah, you have definitely been doing energy work, like operate, because we know that the sun illuminates the moon, right? So somebody has definitely been listening to their water sounds. That's why you have so much water here. You've been doing things to nurture yourself. You've been drinking your water. You pulled your birth chart. You find out what your moon sign is. You've been going to Google, typing in how to nurture your moon sign. You've been definitely doing something to nurture yourself, keeping yourself busy. So there's really no need for these types of energies around. You know, people who resort to doing dark magic on people just to try to put spells on people, doing that kind of dark stuff on you. You don't. This should be zero place in your life for people like that. If you got to put a spell on somebody, you know, bullying people. It's their way or the highway. There's no other way to be successful. You got to do that kind of stuff. There should be zero room in your life for people like that. And then they want to come back around when they realize their spell didn't work or it was broken, or that people who genuinely love you, you know, that love trumped their hate of them, because that's what it was. Somebody's agape love for you actually trumped their hate for themselves that they try to project onto you. That's what that was. And they come back around, you know, on their belly, slithering. Oh, I just want to just say it, just trying to, you know, let's see if we can all reconnect and get together. Not interested. That was a wasted text message, phone call, invitation. No, thank you. Here we have the Three of Wands. Yeah, it's just like I said, it's not your responsibility to soothe somebody's ego. Source is saying, get as far away from them. Run, Forrest, run. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing here in your cards. That's what I'm seeing here in your cards. You're not interested in soothing people's ego. Somebody was dealing with some very low vibrational, low self-esteem, narcissistic energies, who felt like they had to resort to doing dark magic to control people's energy, and now they want access to your life again. No, thank you. Things are going very well for you. Very, very well for you. Yep. So that has been put out. That fire has been put out. It has been put out. You do not hold them in high regard anymore, because again, like I said before, you're detached completely. There's no more emotional attachment whatsoever. You're not sad, you're not happy. As far as they're concerned, like if they like I said, you're sending out good energy to the universe. But they're not on your radar, is what I'm saying. They're not on your radar. Because you're not on that frequency. You're not on that frequency of using dark magic on people. You know, you're at a higher frequency. If it's not on a frequency of love and helping people to adjust their crown, you don't even want to be associated with people who are into darkness. Especially now that you recognize what it is, right? So if you've been tuned into this channel, then you know to recognize it but not to practice it. So yeah, now that you know what it looks like when people practice it, you're not interested. So yeah, this is very immature, you know, like I said, very bullying. It just weakens people. It weakens relationships. Yeah, it just makes people feel like, you know, it just like I said, it just weakens relationships. It's not harmonious. It just creates too many problems in relationships with people, you know, and it just creates too much chaos and confusion in relationships with just everybody involved, and you don't want any parts of it. So you have no respect for people like that. So they can tell whoever that you holding a grudge. But like I said, they'd be better off telling them, but they'd be better off telling a brick wall, because that's the only thing that would be listening. So yeah, so like I said, source is actually rewarding you. So some kind of partnership in business and or in love is coming across your path. When I tell you that thing is going to flow right, I'm talking about flow. Like you're going to think, that's when you say, you know what, wow, I know now why the other relationships didn't work out. Now it makes sense why the other friendships didn't work out, why the other business relationships didn't work out, why the other whatever relationships didn't work out. I was meant to be in these kind of relationships. These are the relationships that I was supposed to align myself with, because I had to go through that fire first. I had to go through being connected to these types of relationships first, so I could know exactly what to pray for. So yeah, Somebody had to just learn how to balance it out and recognize that you've always been a star. That's what somebody had to recognize, that you were always a star in your own right. Somebody just had to learn how to believe in themselves. That's what it was. And that's not, you had to wake up from a nightmare. That's all. Somebody had to stop invoking a nightmare. That's right. Childlike faith. There it is. So yeah, somebody's operating childlike faith. I love this for you all. Capricorn, you all deserve it for real. Like here we have the 10 of Wands here. You deserve it. You really, really deserve. You deserve this. But like, just put the flame out when it comes to people like that. Just. Yeah, 5 of Wands. Somebody felt like somebody finally found their smooth stone as a David and Goliath situation. The smooth stone was really believing in yourself. It really was just learning how to believe in yourself and getting away from dark energies, like people who like to feel like it's their way or the highway. I'm telling you, if y'all use this as a rule of thumb, period. There's very few exceptions, right? There's some things where you need to do it exactly this way. Exactly by that, but certain rules. But when we're talking about creating, when we're talking about being creative and fluid, when you're talking about those, like writing a book or like writing a song. Okay, there's structure to things. Like things supposed to be structured a certain way, right? But there's many ways of getting to creating a life that you want. You have to define what success means to you, right? So somebody is learning how to create the life that you want for yourself. Your parents' definition of success may be so significantly different from yours. Your successful marriage may be different than your parents' marriage. It may be different than your friend's marriage, different than whatever. You have to define what that looks like for you. And so if there are people who feel that bold and crazy to judge step into your house and tell you that your relationship is unsuccessful they need to leave. You gotta go. You have got. We talking about like what's the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Like he threw them out the house. Like you got to get out of my house. You got to go somewhere, but you're not gonna sit in here. Yeah. Your smooth stone is like literally believing in yourself in this instant right here. Y'all know I'm joking. It's like you're not going to physically throw somebody out of your house, but they just not welcome in your universe. That means like not giving people access to so somebody's learning how to believe in themselves is what I'm saying here. But yeah, somebody's trying to propose, coming back and say, can we all talk? Can we sit down? It's nothing to talk about. You try to put you try to put a dark spell on me. Well, what do you mean? You don't even have to say that to them. Say it to yourself. Be clear with yourself. Toss it into a burning bowl and just block the number if it's not already blocked. There's nothing to talk about. Let them figure it out. They smart. They so smart. They know everything. Let them pray about it. Let them pray about it. Pray about it. Let them talk to their creator about it because you don't have any words. It's just too painful to just deal with people like that. Just get away from them. Look how much trash they talked about you. Let them keep on talking trash outside your vault door. Yeah, they call somebody to almost have a nervous breakdown. They don't care. These are the types of people who will... let me just keep moving. These are they something else. Keep them outside of your vault door. You're not looking for their acceptance and their approval anymore. You work too hard. Leave them outside of your vault door. Somebody start planting some new seeds. You worked hard to get to financial independence without them, and you're a star. Yeah. So, and I'm not even talking about celebrity star. I'm just talking about hopeful, blissful, optimistic. There it is, star. You're amongst the stars, meaning that you are appreciated. You're hopeful. You're believing in yourself. You have purpose in this life. So there's nothing that they can tell you. These are energies that don't believe in themselves. So therefore they go around tearing other people down so that people will feel just as low as they feel. So they can tell everybody that they're the reason why people are shining bright, like they created somebody. If they don't go have several seats, Yeah, that's what I have for you all. They just need to go have several seats. They need to just go have several seats somewhere. Let's see what else we got. But great job, great job. So don't give yourself a headache over it. It's time to open up your vault door. Because you're creating a life that you want. They've already caused enough damage. Your mental health is just as important as your physical health. That's what I was talking about right here. These people are out here ruining people's lives. Here you have the gift of clairsentience. You pick up on others' vibrations and their moods and their feelings. Just leave them behind. Leave them right outside the vault door, still gossiping about people. Here we have throat chakra cleanse. Don't return their call. Your ancestors have a message, schedule a vacation. They regret lying to you. Love up on yourselves more. Your ex wants to return. Yep, booked and busy, not bitter and burdened at all. They somewhere bitter and burdened, talking about if I coulda, woulda, shoulda, trying to ruin people's lives. Just so you've been speaking things into existence. Keep aligning yourself with those people. They putting action behind stuff. They out here supporting people's businesses. Stay with those people. They circulating stuff besides gossip and trash. Yeah, there's some people that's in a crisis right now. Everything is becoming clear. Journal your journey. Somebody failed at stealing your identity. You were dealing with an incubus spirit. Things are about to get significantly better for you. Somebody apologizes for betraying you. But what else is new? Your enemy's plan backfired. But see, they're enemy of themselves. They're not even your enemy. They're enemy. They're enemy to themselves because they can't even. The spell for you has been broken. Love trumped all of that, Capricorn. All it took is for the people you had people praying for you. You had so many ancestors around you. It was like you had a force, like a fort around you. Like you had a fort of people around you praying for you. They had no chance. They couldn't. They wouldn't have stood a chance. Here we have you are protected by angels. That's why I've been telling you all since last year. Your ancestors were not playing about you all. So y'all had to deal with things in human form, that human frailty, the sadness, the tears, the frustration, the confusion. Y'all had to deal with all of that. But I'm telling you, they were no match for your ancestors. I'm serious. So, but you had to walk through the fire so that you would never, ever, ever go back to these types of energies again. So they were only hurting themselves. So now they got to sit out there and be with the other trash talkers. Child, it's a mess. Ooh. Yeah, they're in a crisis right now. And that's not something you prayed for, because you would have. These are energies that you prayed for while they were praying on you. You were praying for these. That's why I'm trying to tell you, keep praying for people, because even if they're praying on you from your throne, pray for them. Pray for people from your throne. Sex magic. I draw my body with an invisible blade carved with the bliss of lustrous teeth. It is in the allure that I will meet blood and flesh. Yeah. Some energies were into something totally different. A new start is coming. I'm telling y'all, it was... some of y'all ancestors, but when I tell y'all they weren't playing, I could feel it so strongly when I was doing like some of your previous readings. I was like, oh my God, okay, their ancestors, oh Lord, what's about to happen? This is yeah. So courage. So let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. Source was putting so much on people's hearts around you to support y'all businesses, to just support y'all, to pray for y'all. I'm telling you, Capricorn, to just really just Source is putting it on people's hearts to say, okay, take the initiative, help Capricorn, do this, do that. so on and so forth. So y'all just, everybody has to go through the human emotion. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody has to go through a human emotion of crying and just confusion. That's just part of just the human experience, right? We're all divine beings of light going through a human experience, but I'm so glad somebody woke up from a nightmare. You're out of that mess. Yeah, the maiden. Yeah, somebody feels young again. Somebody feels like, somebody is finally just kind of on the other side of something. Just like, ooh, I feel like clapping my hands for y'all. Yeah, it's when I look at your cards here, Capricorn, you got so much good news coming across your path, and this just you all are so incredibly smart. And I know I say this in a lot of readings, but you're all an incredibly smart sign, and you motivate so many people, Capricorn. I want you all to just stay in that pocket, like keep motivating people. Y'all are hardworking, but pray before you do everything. The answers that you seek are within you. I'm serious. They right there inside of you, because you've already been through something already. You're looking outside of you for answers. The answers are within. Balance it out by pulling your birth chart and finding out what your moon sign is, and finding out, like, okay, doing something to nurture yourself. Just take some quiet time. Listen to water sounds on a regular basis. Journal your dreams, downloads, feelings, daydreams, night dreams, deja vu. I don't care how insignificant you think something is, journal it, because it could be the answer to something that you weren't even tying the dots together. You were just like, oh my God, I didn't even tie those two together. Makes perfect sense. 1111, I am awakening. The universe is arranging people and experiences on your path to help you succeed and helping you to wake up to who you truly are. I don't know about anybody else, but I really want y'all to win big time. I want y'all to win, like win big. For real, like win real big. Win. Come on, Capricorn. Win, 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 win. Forget the small stuff. Win, win big. That's what we're looking at here. So like I said, you got a guardian angel watching over you, helping you to get through all of this. And like I said, come on, create the life that you want. Create it. Get around big dreamers, people who are actually going to help you bring some stuff to life. That you don't have, nobody has any competition. It's just the energies that somebody's around. So like I said, I see somebody in a loving relationship with somebody. I see somebody settling down, getting married. Some other group of people that you're around. Everybody's pouring into each other, but you're gonna have to release the relationship with these bullying types of, it's my way or the highway type of energies. They don't know what they're doing. They don't. All they do is sit around and talk about people. So that's what I have for you. Did not mean to extend this reading for as long as I did. Hopefully this is helpful, for somebody. But some people are in a crisis right now because they're starting to realize, wow, I could have done it a different way. And look at Capricorn out here, #winning, and they did it a different way. And you still winning, right? And you didn't do it their way. You tried it their way, but that didn't work for you. You're doing it your way, and it's working for you. And so that's what I have for you. I'll see you all in the next reading. There are no questions this time because I gave them to you in the last reading. And again, your prediction video, if you're on Patreon, will go up this week. So I will see you all in the next video. Okay? Bye.